Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, this fine man has been doing comedy for you all over. You may have seen him at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club, may have seen him at the Broadway Comedy Club, or all over Long Island. Please put your hands together for Struggle! Woo! Couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do. Am I the only one that got roped into this whole Aaron Hernandez thing? I got confused because I thought that he didn't want to hang around the prison. Too soon? You guys know that masturbating in a public shower is illegal? And I just found out myself recently. I still got the marks around my wrists from when they put the handcuffs on. At first I thought it was foreplay. I was wrong. A friend of mine told me recently that the word fat, spelled P-H-A-T, the hip-hop version, was no longer the proper way to describe my body type. It's got me depressed. Upsetting. So I decided, I figure I'm going to try to lose some weight. What's the first thing you do when you try to lose some weight? Anybody?
Step on the scale. Stop eating.
No, you buy a scale.
Oh.
You gotta know how much you weigh first before you know how much you're gonna lose. Can't just go in there not knowing how much you weigh. Plus it kind of makes you look like you're making an attempt to lose weight when you're really not. So I went out and I bought the most expensive scale possible. It talks to you. It tells you your BMI, it tells you your weight for people who are too lazy to look down or just too fat and can't see past their toes. So I jump on the scale and I'm waiting for it to tell me, give me a number. Instead of giving me a number, it says, stop telling people you're pudgy, fat ass. Fucking threw that scale away. What a waste of money that was. I was late taking down my Christmas lights this year. I only did it about a month ago. And the reason being was, don't lend family members anything. Okay? I didn't have a fucking ladder. I didn't realize. I lent it to one of my in-laws like 6 months earlier. I never got it back. I should have just scratched it up for a loss and bought a new one. So the only thing I got is I got a stick and I got a crutch. And I'm trying to get the lights off the gutter. And I feel like somebody's watching me. So I turn around and look and I see my neighbor out the window. And all I'm thinking is this guy going, look honey, the Neanderthal learned how to use tools. That wasn't fun, come on. I look out at the crowd and some of you guys are confused on what an overweight middle-aged white man named Struggle's doing on the stage. Now the other half of you are confused because you thought I was Puerto Rican. Don't worry, my wife's a Latina. I've been dealing with this my entire life. My wife's a Latina. She never dated a white boy before me. And the first 6 months we started dating, she just assumed that I was Puerto Rican. I just assumed not to tell her because, shit, I was getting laid. Nobody wants to ruin that. I would have thought the shamrocks on the wrist would have been a dead giveaway, but they weren't. So imagine her disappointment when she found out the real reason why I wasn't Spanish. Well, the real reason I fucked that up, excuse me. So we eventually got married, and after we got married, I said, you're no longer allowed to say we're married, you must say that you've been gentrified. How you guys doing out there? You guys are a great crowd. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming out here and hanging out with me. Listen to me fucking ramble on this mic. Yeah, so, but dating was different back then in comparison to now. Between social media, the internet, 3D porn, these kids don't have to leave their room to learn things, socialize, or get laid. When I was a kid, Saturday morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, if I was still in bed, my mom would stomp in the room, flip the mattress, get up, get dressed, and get the fuck out. And it didn't matter what the inclement weather was like outside. There could be a Category 4 hurricane, trees falling to the ground. But Mom, this is what I say, get dressed and get the fuck out. Don't come back for at least 12 hours. Now at the time, I thought she was trying to teach me social structure. Get out there, do some things, meet some people, right? No, turned out she just hated me. First time my mom heard that joke, she was like, Justin, she's my real name, Justin. First off, that's not funny and it's not true. I said, well, Mom, number one, it is funny. And it may not be true now, but it was 20 years ago. You know, I guess I can't blame her back then. I was a bad kid. I got kicked out of 3 schools my senior year. And on here on Long Island, if you get kicked out of your regular school district, they send you what's called alternative school. If you don't know what alternative school is, there's your regular district, there's alternative school, and there's prison. You keep screwing up here, you're gonna end up here. And that was the motto on the gym wall. Which also happened to be the cafeteria. Yeah, me and my friends got in a lot of trouble as kids, especially me, because I have no filter. And as I've gotten older, it's gotten progressively worse. And pisses my wife off tremendously, who's right here in the front row, by the way. Because, you know, we got a 6-year-old kid, so we're constantly going to school, we're doing school functions, we're meeting teachers, we're meeting parents. And she's great with these people. Somebody will come up to her and be like, oh my God, little Timmy did this, this, and this. My wife's like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you guys. And then there's me. Your kid did what? My son did that shit 9 months earlier. Your kid's slow and he's behind and he's slow. You better have him catch up before he ends up in alternative school. If you couldn't tell, I'm a bit of an asshole. And this is something I take pride in. But I'm not what you would call an aggressive asshole. I'm a passive-aggressive asshole. Self-proclaimed. You know, see, I was raised with manners. I say please, thank you, you're welcome. I hold the door open for people. It's just what I was taught to do as a kid. And every once in a while you get that one person who thinks they're better than everybody else, and they don't say thank you. Now see, the aggressive asshole, he's going to turn around and be like, fuck you, I hope you die. Not me. Not the passive-aggressive asshole. See, if I hold the door open for you and you don't say thank you, I slowly sneak in behind you until I can get to about 3 inches of your ear, and I go, you're welcome, asshole. And then I get the fuck up out of there. If you couldn't tell by the shamrocks around the wrist, I'm Irish, I'm of Irish heritage. So being of Irish heritage, I was always taught that the Kennedys were the shit. The Kennedys were awesome. If you're Irish, you want to be a Kennedy. So I grew up thinking, doing book reports on the Kennedys. It was so bad that I wanted to be a Kennedy until I got older. And I realized that part of being a Kennedy is getting shot in the face. Come on, it's true. It's maybe a no-go for some. This was a no-go for me, but it's definitely true. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. A friend recently asked, he was like, Strug, what do you feel about gay marriages? I got no problem with gay marriages. It's cool by me. It's the fucking that bothers me. Thanks, everybody. That's my time.